Hello, watch people. This is Abhishek. I hope you all are doing well. This time, I am going to present you another HMT watch which I acquired through an online platform which sells second-hand goods here in India. I was very fortunate to pick this one up from there, as to my knowledge, there are none available to purchase from HMT's website, and I do not know about the production quantities of this particular model. But nowadays, this exact same watch is quite hard to come across, at least for the retail price. Let's quickly unbox and see what's inside. We are treated with this instruction manual. I'm not so sure these are the ones that comes with the watches they sell right now. I bought it a while ago, so I'm keeping this to the side. Then we have this white paper, which I believe is the invoice. Yeah, it is. So I'm keeping that to the side too. Then we have the watch and have a look at it. The model name of this particular watch is Kohinoor DEV which expands as Kohinoor Devanagari White Dial Leather Strap. Pretty easy, huh? Before entering into the full review, let me give you an idea about from where this watch has got its name from. Kohinoor is one of the largest and famous diamonds in the world. It has its origins from Andhra Pradesh, India. This diamond has a long and bloody history which dates back from early 1100s. This diamond was acquired by the British on annexation of Punjab in 1849. There is a belief that this diamond is cursed. According to folklore, a Hindu description of this diamond warns that he who owns this diamond will own the world, but also will know all its misfortunes. Only God or women can wear it with impunity. Read its legend. The diamond has since only been worn by women, and the diamond has always belonged to the wife of the male heir to the British throne. Queen Victoria wore it as a brooch. Queen Elizabeth has also worn this diamond as a centerpiece on the crown during her coronation in 1937. Now, Kohinoor is at the Tower of London along with other royal crown jewels. A lot of information about this diamond is available on the internet. You can check them out if you are interested in that kind of history. Taking inspiration from that diamond, HMT has designed the case to be oval shaped and has given a sunburst to the dial to proclaim the lustrous behavior of the diamond. These cushion style cases were popular at the time of introduction of this model. Now let's talk about the dimensions of this watch. This watch comes with a width of 35.3 mm without the crown. Including the crown is 35.9 mm. The lug to lug distance of this watch is 40 mm and the thickness including the raised crystal is at 10 mm. The case is made of stainless steel and it is high polished on top. Hence, it's a fingerprint magnet. There is also a section of the case which mimics a fixed bezel. The crystal is a raised flat acrylic. The crown is inside and it is located at the 3 o'clock position and it is easy to grip even though it's small. The crown has two adjustment positions. The first position is for winding, as this one is a hand wound watch, and the second position is for setting the time. Now let's move on to the dial. The dial, as mentioned earlier, has a silver sunburst effect emanating from the center, which is really beautiful to look at. In the center, we have an HMT applied logo, and it is having a chrome finish. Everything else, including the hour markers, are printed with a glossy blue paint. Following the logo, we have the model name of the watch. Everything, including the model name, is written in Hindi language. The hour markers use Devanagari numbers, since this watch is a Devanagari version of Kohinoor. The words Parashock and 17 jewels is printed just above the 6 o'clock hour marker. The watch does not have a date complication, which I like because we have an unintrusive transition of this beautiful sunburst effect. Right below the 6th hour marker, there is a small text stating the country of origin, Bharat, which is India, and the movement number 0231 in the aforementioned language and font. The hour markers also has loom pips. In fact, they are applied at the sub-register. Next, we are going to talk about the hands. The hands are dolphin styled, it's painted blue. At a glance, they look like dark blue, but if you look at it from the corners, we can see a beautiful transparent effect. If we look closer, we can see they are angled as well. The center portion of the hand is filled with white loom that glows green. HMT made the right decision with this type of hands as the standard ones comes with plain rectangular gilt hands. This dolphin hands is so attractive and it plays a crucial role in making the dial look gorgeous. I would say it's a perfect mix. Another factor which I love about this minute hands and second hand is that they extend all the way to the minute markers. The second hand sweeping the markers is such a pleasing effect for me. Other than some minor imperfections in the dial, it is really impressive considering the price. Let's now discuss about the movement, shall we? This watch is powered by HMT's 0231 movement, which is a non-hacking and hand-wide movement. For those who don't know what hacking is, it's a feature that makes the second hand stop when the crown is pulled to the time adjustment position. As per my accuracy test, this movement is currently running at plus 12 seconds a day and it is fairly consistent. The watch also has almost 31 hours of power reserve, so it cannot last 2 full days. Now let's turn the watch around and have a look at the case back. It has a screw-in type closed case back which is different from my HMT Janata having a display case back. The back cover houses a fair amount of info, water resistant, shockproof, stainless steel, etc. Has HMT logo and the factory code, the country of manufacture, all are stamped in the middle. It has a circular brush pattern along the underside of the case. Now let's move into the straps. HMT Kohinoor, just like most of the HMT handwound watches, comes with 18 straps, and this one has a genuine leather strap. It has a lychee pattern and white stitching across the border matching the dial. It also has a signed stainless steel buckle. The strap is below average quality, I would say, but it has come a long way from what I've seen before. Since 18 is a standard size strap, you can easily switch it up. One thing to note is that this watch does not have drilled lugs. You may need a strap tool to change the strap. Taking a loom shot, we can see everything is bright initially, but as time passes, under 3 minutes the loom pips on the hour markers are gone, but the hands stayed bright until the end of 8 minutes. HMT was never known for their loom application, and loom is not really a necessity for this kind of dress watch. Hence, I'm not going to complain about the longevity of the loom. Now, about the retail price, HMT's website listed this watch at a selling price of 3,780, which is almost 50 US dollars. Kohinoor is one of the most popular models from HMT's stable. You can find these watches at various marketplaces, even though genuine ones are hard to find. They were released in a variety of dial colors, hence, checking the authenticity is sometimes tricky. So, I definitely encourage you to buy from the authorized website or shop. What is even trickier is to find this exact model. I have waited for more than a year to purchase this exact watch from the website, but to my knowledge, they were never been restocked till date. To my taste, I would say this is one of the best designed Kohinoor. It is a crown jewel in my collection. Talking about the value, this is a phenomenal purchase if you can buy it at retail. These ones are often sold in new condition for double or even triple at the retail price by some sellers. I definitely do not recommend you to pick these watches at that price. On wrist, this one feels comfortable, but for my wrist size of 7 and quarter, it is definitely on the smaller side. The stock straps has 3 more holes and hence people with bigger wrists, let's say about 7.5, will have a tough time wearing it. I would say this watch is better suited for wrist less than 7 inches. Legibility is alright as it is not a busy dial. Let me show you a quick shot of this watch with the stainless steel bracelet I borrowed from my HMT Janata. I also had an 80 nylon strap, so let me just show you that too. I absolutely prefer it on this nylon. though I am yet to find a good quality one. The watch on the left displays a movement similar to this we have on the Kohinoor. You might be wondering which model is on the left. Well, it is also a Kohinoor, but I'm not going to unveil it today. That's the topic for another video. Here is a quick shot with the HMT Janata I mentioned before. I have already reviewed it earlier. If you want to check it, I will add a link in the description. As for things I don't like, there are minor imperfections on the loom application and the rudimentary finishing in the case. Other than that, the watch is a total package. Owning a Kohinoor is a pride for every Indian watch enthusiast. With a special dial like this, it's a cherry on top. It has its perks. I simply cannot explain how much I'm enjoying the experience of owning it. It is definitely a worthy representative of Indian watchmaking history. It truly lives up to the fame of the diamond it got its name from. Thanks for making it up to the end. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video.